Hello everybody, welcome back again. I have been playing with some new things that I want to show you. They're new to me. Maybe someone else has already done these, but these are kind of new to me. And I am calling them page edgers, just for lack of a better term. And what I did is I took my sewing machine and my sewing machine will write words. So I wrote out some words. You can do it with free motion also. And then I did some clusters and some layering. And I call it a page edger because this is the plan, is to put it on your page right here, just like this. All you have to do is take you a little paper clip and clip it on, and then you've got a little decoration to that side of your page, and you've got a little decoration for that side of the page. But it can easily be removed, and you can journal inside if you want to. Now on this one I drew some lines because I was going to do something different, but I changed my mind. So this is 3 inches wide by 6 inches long. You can make it any size you want to, and I just folded it in half so that my edges are 1.5 inches wide. This one I did some more writing on my machine. I just put some lace at the bottom, and then this side I just put some flowers. So I want to show you how that one would look on a page. It would just clip on right there, or you could clip on right here, or you could flip it over and clip it on the other side. I mean, it just anything you want to do with it. But say we wanted to put it right there, we'll put a little paper clip and ta-da. So it's very simple to do, and I'm not really doing a tutorial because, like I said, all I did was cut my cardstock 3 by 6. I'm using a 6-inch paper pad, folded it in half, and just start decorating. But I just want to inspire you. I did leave the top of some of them kind of plain because I knew my paper clip would have to go there. So this one, I just did a couple of flowers. Now this one, if you have a sewing machine that does some decorative stitching, I did decorative stitching on this one, and I also just did some perforation on it. This one I did some hand stitching, and I marked my inside with a pencil. I measured it, and then I punched holes in certain places, and I just stitched with embroidery thread. Same thing here, stitching, and then I just put a little bit of bling down it, and then there's my paper clip with some beads hanging on it. This one is done with fabric. Now I know that looks like paper, but it's actually fabric. It's paper on the back. So I sewed this fabric onto a book page, and I did decorative stitching on both sides of it. That'll be real cute on a vintage looking journal. This one I did some decorative stitching, added some lace so that the lace would stick out over the edge of the page when it's closed. And then this one I got the lace on the inside and more decorative stitching, and it's folded in half. So these are my page edgers. Go have fun with that. Now the next thing I want to show you is some, let's see, I don't know what we're going to call this, but you can see I used a greeting card. This is an old greeting card. I cut it in half, and I made some new paper. So I'm going to tell you what I did. I put a layer of Mod Podge, and then I sprinkled these metallic fiber things. They're kind of like glitter, but they're fibers. And then I also have these little gold micro beads. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see those on the camera. I don't know if it'll focus good enough for you to see those. But anyway, once I had all my goodies down, I put a layer of a dryer sheet, a used dryer sheet over it, and then I put another coat of Mod Podge so it dried hard. Oh, it's got sequins, not sequins, glitter, but it's really large glitter, like almost 1/8 of an inch glitter is in there. So I did that, and these are going to be pockets in a journal. This one, I did the same thing. I Mod Podged. See, it's a greeting card. It was a greeting card. I Mod Podged, and then I just added fibers. I took these eyelash yarns, and I'd cut, and I just sprinkled fibers and all kinds of things over that. And I tried to keep with a color scheme, like this one's blues and pinks. And then I put a dryer sheet over that too, and Mod Podged over the top. This one, this is hilarious. I did this on my machine. That's the other part of that greeting card. So I just took my sewing machine and I put fibers all over this, and I just started stitching in a grid. That was kind of an experiment, and I like it. It has texture to it. So no Mod Podge there, just stitching. This one has also been done with stitching. There's the greeting card. It's like a half of a page of the greeting card to make a great pocket. And I put fibers all up under there, and then I put my dryer sheet on top of it and did some decorative stitching. And I liked it very, very much. This one is just kind of a collage. I did it on my machine. There you can see all my stitching. Again, this was a greeting card, and I just kind of did like the crazy quilt method and just put bits and pieces of fabric and different stitching that make a great pocket in your journal with some really good texture. Same thing here. There you can see all the crazy stitching. This one, this is probably my favorite because it turned out so boho. I think that's so cool. There's all the crazy stitching I did. But I just loved these fabrics together. I thought they were really cool. This one is done with eyelash yarns that have sparkles in them, and then this other blue and green looking yarn, and just a bunch of stuff I sprinkled, and then I put no Mod Podge, just sprinkled the fibers, and then I stitched. And this is a quilting stitch that's in my machine, so I just set it on the quilting stitch and I just stitched 4 rows down to hold it all down. So that one has a really nice texture too. And then check this out. This is like the bomb diggity. This is 2 layers of used dryer sheets, one on the top, one on the bottom. And I'm considering this the top of the piece because I have some metallic threads that I sprinkled all on the top, and then I just did a free motion stitch, a meandering stitch all over it just to secure it all down. So I don't know if you can see, there's some blue metallic threads in there, some gold here, but it's just all kinds of bits and pieces of fabric scraps and threads and fibers and yarns, and oh, I just wished you could feel that. And you can see through it too. Let me see if I don't know if you can see that through there, but you can actually see through it because in places, it's nothing but the dryer sheet. So anyway, guys, go and get creative today. I hope I've inspired you to go and make something fun for your junk journals. There's no end to what you can create. Just set your creativity loose and have fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.